Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. Sorry this video is a little late. Had my anniversary this weekend, so a lot of other stuff was going on. So um, now I'm getting to it. Sorry about that. So today we're gonna go over YBTC from RoundHill, and we're gonna see what the expected distribution is gonna be for this week. Just one thing to note here. They did buy into some BITO, so we're going to see that in their holdings here in a bit, which that was a bit of a shock to me. I thought they were done with BITO, but apparently not. They still have some BITO, so we'll see how that plays out here in a bit. Alright, so uh, distribution, they're going to be declaring on the 12th, which is a Wednesday, and they're paying out on Friday here on the 14th. But as we know, they like to declare on after market close on Tuesday. So we'll see that then. All right, so let's go over the spreadsheet here. So this looks definitely crazy, but we're just gonna run through it here in a little bit. So they still have their 60 strike synthetic here. When they first opened it, it was pretty much at the money as you can get. 60.42 was the price of IBIT when they opened it, and as we can see here, it's just been dropping. It dropped. IBIT dropped what, about $6, $5.50 or so. So we're gonna feel that here. Um, so all the credits, or I added up all the credits here, and we collected 1.2 million in credits, and then we had just one debit here, which is this one, 2288, or sorry, 22,882. So if we were to net these together, we still have a net credit of 1.2 million. So nice little credit we got there. Our strike is at that 60 strike. Current price is at 54.47. There are 24,705 contracts, and the value of the synthetic, based off of the strikes and the current price, is negative 13.6 million. So this credit's barely gonna be putting a dent in here. If we look at some, really it only drops it down to 12.44 million, so that's barely putting a dent in there. So yeah, we are definitely down on that. And also BITO, we collected here. This is their BITO position. We collected nothing in credits, but we also paid out for the synthetic. We paid money to buy this synthetic. We paid $18,970 for it. Current strike is 22.75. Current price is sitting at $22.28. So hurting a little bit. We got it at 22.55 is when we opened it, or was the price at BITO when we opened it. And I don't know why, but why did they sell it above? That's weird. I probably would have. I mean, I guess this was closest to at the money at the time. But yeah, so it's dropped about 30 cents or so since we've got it. I mean, they opened this on Thursday, so it really only had 2 days of holding this BITO synthetic. But we are down on it right now, 178,000. So total both synthetics, we are in a hole 12.6 million. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. I thought I thought this was a nice amount of premium to be collecting, but yeah, we really need BTC to come up. Trump's got to say something. He's got to say something to get a BTC back up. All right, short calls is what everyone wants to know. Short calls, we do have IBIT and BITO. IBIT, here. Opened on the 3rd. Opening price was $53.97. Close price on Friday was $54.47. We had that 61 strike, and we did win that since it's way below our strike, so that's good. And then BITO, we opened this on Thursday. Opening price was $22.89. Friday's close price $22.28. We had that 25 strike, so that is out of the money. So good job there. So full profits on all of these. So let's see what we are getting. So gross premiums collected. So from both of these is 866,000. I think that's definitely lower than last week's. Yeah, definitely lower. Outstanding shares is 3 million. So our estimate's going to be 28 cents. Definitely lower than what I was hoping for. And I think lower than the average. I think average is like mid 30s. I don't have that data right now, but I can definitely add it in next time now that I think of it. But yeah, so 28 cents is, I guess, is decent. I think that's more in line with like an RDTE average or so, or like a QDTE average. Definitely not what I was expecting from a Bitcoin fund. But I mean, last week's was huge, so I estimated 45, but they paid out like 56, which was huge. So hopefully, maybe they have like some leftover premiums from a prior synthetic. Maybe they'll boost this up. We'll see. I don't have all the data since I've only been tracking it for like 3 weeks or so. So they probably might have had a synthetic before I started tracking. They might have profits. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll see. We'll see if we get that 28 or if it's going to be more or less. All right. Lastly, let's get into the charts here. So right now I have year to date YBTC, IBIT, YBIT, Maxi, BTCI. I decided to throw in LFGY and CEPI. I decided to do that because they're crypto related. They're not exactly like pure Bitcoin plays like the others are, but I know this is probably gonna come up to throw them in here, so that's what I'm doing. More apples to apples comparison is LFGY to CEPI because they both hold like companies that are crypto related. So these are more apples to apples comparison. But I thought this would still be interesting to see. So I know LFGY was released in January 14th, but I just want to see a year to date of all of them first, and then we can see how it stacks up from LFGY's inception. So let's see who's the winner here. CEPI. When did they? How long have they been out? CEPI. They actually have. Yeah, they've been out. Yeah, all year. Okay, yeah. So CEPI is killing it. 8.19% total return, killing it at the very top right there. Then BTCI at 4.39%. Then IBIT at which is our underlying. Well, I guess I should also toss in BITO. We'll throw it in after since I'm maxed out here. Yeah, we'll throw it in after. All right. So then IBIT, which is our underlying. Then YBTC. So we are not beating our underlying. Then YieldMax is YBIT. Maxi negative. And then LFGY also negative. I know they just had a payout. It was pretty decent payout. I think it was like 70 cents or so. But yeah, I mean total return. LFGY is negative 1.5. So yeah, not doing good there. But let's go and add in BITO. So I'm gonna remove IBIT here, and then we're gonna get BITO. So BITO, oh, we are beating BITO total return year to date. So we are third place right now. CIPI or CEPI seems like a solid fund. That's one I own right now. BTCI, also a great one. That's one I own. And then YBTC, I own that one also. But I mean, we're beating our competitors, so that's great right now. But we are not beating the underlying, so we need some work to do there. So let's see it from LFGY's inception, just to make it kind of fair. So total return from LFGY's inception at January 14th to today. CEPI still on top, BTCI second still. YBIT, okay. LFGY, okay, on fourth place. We are fifth place on YBTC. So we're real close to LFGY right there. Bito's down there, then Maxi's down there. Maxi is just a wild one. Definitely don't have the risk tolerance for these wild swings. But yeah, so CPI is king right now. BTCI is second place. Love those two funds. And then YBTC, not up there yet, but hopefully we get some better performance here in a little bit. But I think year to date, it's doing great, in my opinion. Top three are the ones I own, so I'm happy with that. We just need to beat the underlying, and then we'd be all good. All right, so that's all I had for you guys today. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Quick recap is a 28-cent dividend. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, and I'll see y'all next week.